he's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, it is an experience, you know, to get to play around one of the best players, if not the best player of all time.
Plays like these explain why Aaron Gordon quietly only wants to play with Nikola Jokic.
Nuggets have hit 6 of their last 7. Jokic!
You have to try to make them score. You mentioned that about Jokic in the last game, Mark.
Jokic, gorgeous pass from Gordon.
0 in the first quarter. Now, straw to Jokic. Jokic in the floor. Oh, shot Gordon!
And every season, the connection between the two has only gotten better. In fact, Nikola Jokic and Aaron Gordon are the first duo in NBA history to average 60% from the field on 10-plus field goal attempts per game. But why did a 4th overall draft pick, who was supposed to be the face of the Orlando Magic, settle to be a 3rd option behind a player drafted during a taco commercial? Today, we'll be showing you how an underused ISO-heavy star found his basketball soulmate in a Serbian center, and why he's quietly decided he's done chasing the spotlight. Also, we'll expose the one playoff moment that nearly cracked their perfect balance. But first, you need to understand the journey that led him here. Aaron Gordon was drafted 4th overall in 2014. He wasn't supposed to be a role player. He was supposed to be the next superstar athletic freak.
This is real.
A true dunk sensation, Aaron Gordon seemed destined for great things, but the system in Orlando killed his magic. He was forced into inefficient isolation plays, weak spacing, and forced shots. He was a square peg jammed into a round hole, accumulating in a career-low 42% field goal percentage in the 2019-2020 season. Yes, he was a star, but he was a frustrated one.
There's been times where I just expressed my frustration to management, you know, frustration with the losses.
That frustration led to the trade that sent him to Denver in 2021. And for Gordon, it wasn't just a change of scenery. It was a basketball epiphany. Just looking at the numbers, his scoring dipped slightly from 14.4 points per game pre-Denver to 13.8 in Denver. However, his efficiency skyrocketed to a 55% field goal shooting percentage. It was clear that AG had stopped chasing stats and started chasing perfection with his perfect teammate. Gordon himself said as much in this quote, "He's the player that I've always dreamed of playing with." And we'll soon get to what Aaron Gordon did for his dream teammate. But then again, the chemistry between the two was instant, and it was sure to get better with time. And as it is now, this harmony looks permanent. But what happens when you become too dependent on another player's gravity? One thing that seems to be the case with the Nuggets offense is just how much they rely on Jokic to perform at an elite level. AG's quiet preference to stay isn't just because he likes Denver. It's because his game requires Jokic's genius and, as he puts it, his gravity.
The gravity that he has. You guys showed at the beginning a video of me catching that tip dunk, the alley dunk at the beginning. But it was the gravity that Joker has, you know.
So let's quantify this dependency. In the 2024-25 season, Aaron Gordon's net rating with Jokic on the floor is a dominant +10. But when Jokic sits, that rating collapses to a terrifying -2. That swing is massive, and it just shows how much Jokic's genius is needed. In fact, the stats show that 69% of Aaron Gordon's dunks result from Nikola Jokic's assists. His signature move, the high post lob, the short roll finishes, the baseline cuts, these are all Jokic-controlled triggers. However, such a dynamic is not uncommon in NBA history. Think of Pippen with Jordan, or Kevin McHale with Larry Bird, or even Anthony Davis with LeBron. Gordon is in that lineage, a Hall of Fame level compliment. But in today's league, where every player is told they must be the man, Gordon's contentment is almost rebellious. Here they are today, both NBA champions in a city that has never known championship glory before. So, what about the legacy and the pressure to win more? Now, before we get to the pressure of trying to win more, last season, the arrival of Russell Westbrook resulted in a new kind of partnership. When Westbrook joined Denver for the 2024-25 season, Gordon was one of his most vocal supporters. He even went as far as saying, and I quote, "I'm doing whatever I can to get Russell Westbrook a ring." But this loyalty was tested during the 2025 playoffs. An ESPN article surfaced alleging tension, claiming Gordon had confronted Westbrook in the locker room. Apparently, people thought maybe he was feeling sidelined by the partnership that was brewing between Russ and Jokic. But once he got the chance, AG set the record straight.
That article is just so arbitrary and so far from the truth. Russ has been amazing for us. And not only is he a great basketball player, but he's an even better human being. And he's going to continue to be great for us.
That response showed that AG's loyalty was primarily about the team and not one player. It also showed that he doesn't mind being the third or fourth option, as long as he gets to play alongside his dream center and they get to do stuff like this.
Appreciate you hanging out with us. Been a fun game 3 in Minnesota. Denver 2-0 series lead. The lob to Gordon from Jokic.
Moves like this make it seem like they communicate with each other telepathically. And wait until you hear what AG says about that. But all that we've discussed now brings us to the present. Aaron Gordon is now stepping into the 2025-26 season, and after playing with the Joker all these years, he now has the ability to see plays ahead.
I mean, Joker's a basketball genius, you know? I mean, he's just a genius and happens to play basketball, you know? So he makes the game very easy. And when you think the game like that, the game unlocks, you know? You can start seeing plays ahead.
And with that, Aaron Gordon's focus this year is singular: efficiency and winning. His current preseason has been a quiet statement. Through 3 games, he's averaging 16.3 points on a scorching 54.5% field goal shooting percentage and 40% from 3. He's leading the team in scoring in some games, and his plus-minus remains elite. And more importantly, he's not just surviving without Jokic's constant presence, he's sharpening his own tools.
Just going again, I'm just in my spot, trying to do what I do. Be in the right place at the right time, but he makes it click.
And here's AG about their understanding.
And, I think we have a great understanding with each other on and off the basketball floor, and so you guys are going to see that flourish.
Imagine another finals run. The game is tight. Jokic draws the defense, kicks it out, and the ball swings to Gordon for a wide open corner 3. Or maybe a thunderous signature dunk over a defender. These are the things we expect to see flourish. But if there's one superpower that these two have, it's their loyalty to Denver. In an era of player empowerment where stars bolt for super teams and chase individual accolades, Aaron Gordon choosing continuity is almost a radical act. What started as dependency has matured into profound self-awareness. He knows his strength, he knows his role, and he knows his co-stars so well. Just wait a minute to hear what he calls him. Aaron Gordon's commitment to Nikola Jokic is the quietest, most powerful statement in the league today. It's not simply a matter of salary or market size. It's the profound, career-defining realization that he is a perfect piece in a historic puzzle. And speaking of historical, here's what AG calls Jokic.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, it is an experience, you know, to get to play around one of the best players, if not the best player of all time.
However, the quiet bond exemplified by Gordon's defensive teammates like Westbrook shows how incredibly rare AG is in the league. But then again, is loyalty like this the last edge left in a player-driven league? Or is Aaron Gordon limiting his own legacy? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want a better understanding of why Aaron Gordon considers Jokic the best of all time, watch 5 Things Shaq Was Right About Nikola Jokic That Are Insane next.